What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Dr.DDub here, and welcome back to GraveyardKeeper. We're going to start off with things that I totally forgot to do last time, like actually making the conical flasks that we made the glass for, and also building a desk, which we unlocked and were very excited for last episode, and then never did anything with. So we're going to start with that. I don't know how many days we'll get to today. I do have someone stopping by my apartment here in a little bit, so there might be some random unexpected cutoff in the recording, and then I'll just randomly rejoin you again. So yeah, just a heads up. Probably didn't need to say that, but oh well, who cares? All right, let's build. Well, I don't even have the resources for it. Let's go grab the resources for a desk. 8 flitch and 8 nails. That's totally doable. It looks like Snake is showing up too. And I'd like to, and I totally meant to do this before I started recording. I don't know if I actually did or not. I want to build the last 2 benches in the church because I think that allows more people to show up for our sermons, and therefore it increases, stuff's ready, increases the chances of getting faith, I think. I don't know if that's actually true or not. We do have at least 8 planks. I think it's 8 planks, and I don't honestly remember. So we're gonna need to make more of everything. I think it's 8 planks and 8 nails for the benches. So let's make, we are out of iron ingots. We'll need to make more of those as soon as our conical, I need to press and hold, as soon as our conical flasks are done. So we'll prioritize the bench for now, and if we have the time, we can come back and do, did I say prioritize the bench? Prioritize the desk. Blue points. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. We don't have the, they're up there. Just kidding. Just kidding, guys. False alarm. I take it all back. I'm in a good mood today. I had a job interview yesterday that went very well. So I'm hopeful. Fingers crossed. And I'm in a good mood. And I do have work later today. But normally I'm not like crazy about going to work, but I don't mind now that there's the hope of something new. It's awesome. All right, I'm getting super distracted right now. Let's double check and see what the benches take, just so I'm not crazy. Yeah, 8 and 8. Well, we do have 6. It's only 8 nails for the other thing, so we can add another church bench, not 2 church benches, but just 1. Eventually, I'm hoping we'll get stuff that gives us more than just 1 quality for the graveyard. Or not graveyard, church. Because right now, everything's just giving us 1. And, it can go right next to it. That looks like a perfect place. I like it. I don't know how many things I'm going to end up placing down here. So I don't know how concise I need to be with everything. Like, I might have been able to put that right over here on this wall and have its own space. But I don't really care too much. All right. Clean paper, which we can use. We basically rub river sand on a book and get clean paper from it. That's kind of cool. We do have some river sand left, I think. At least 1 piece. Notes. Finally, here it is. A story plus ink and paper is used to make notes. That kind of makes sense. And what the heck is this? 20% chance to make a bronze quality, 0% chance for silver or gold. That's using a bronze quality story. If I up the quality of the story used. Oh, okay. 100% chance of it being bronze, and it gives us a slight chance of it being silver. I don't know if we can have different qualities of pen and ink and clean paper as well. That's kind of cool. Takes the same amount of energy. And it looks like, there's perks that will, you write good books. Actually you find you can just write down anything you remember from modern culture. I think that contributes like a permanent boost. So maybe instead of the 20%, it'll go up and give us like a 100% chance when using a silver story for a silver Nope. I don't know. I'm getting way ahead of myself. What was that? That sounded terrible. Okay. Wow. What is messed up? It's like... I don't know. Okay, what else was there up here? Prayer for faith. So now we can make these ourselves. It takes 5 faith, though. That's insane. Oh, and how much faith? Oh, just kidding. He's not here right now. I was gonna say, how much faith do we need for snake? Was it 3? 5? I want to say it was 3. It doesn't say right here. And that'll allow us to get the royal stamp, I think. We might be doing that. Is there anything else I needed to do down here? I don't remember. I was really excited for the desk, but it doesn't seem like it's doing too much for us right now. Until we get the pen and ink. Oh, you know what? We do have a couple faith on us. What I could do... Chaos solution? I don't want to study that yet. Let me go grab some items that will be used to study... that will give us blue points. I said that very strangely. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab... I guess I can put my stories down here. That seems like a better spot to store them. To store them. Ha. And I guess our paper can go down here too. And the key, because I don't know. Well, we'll keep that on us. I'm still not sure what the keeper key is for. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some blue point items. I have returned with things. I think I brought, what, skin and fat? Oh, we only have 2 faith. Well, that works. I also grabbed a third thing, which is a wooden cross, which is kind of interesting that we can do that. And I grabbed some river sand so we can clean up our ruined books. But let's study the fat. Again, it only takes... I gotta figure out how to get science again. I know it's from something to do with making books and... or something, maybe not. Ooh, fat can be decomposed into fluid. I think that's the first item we've studied that has something it can be decomposed into. Ooh, 5 blue points. Okay, I'm on board. And then our bone. Or not our bone. A bone. Bone can be decomposed into powder. I'm assuming that's all alchemy stuff, or at least the powder. And now we have 45 blue points, guys. Imagine all the things we can do with blue points. All right, I want to put at least some into... Hold on, do any of these give 3? We do have the option to get... I've been wanting to put more bodies in the graveyard as we get them, but right now we only have a fence and a headstone, or cross, or whatever, that will fill 2 laurels each, only giving us 4, and we have some skulls that are, or corpses that have like 6 skulls on them, so we would be wasting some of those white skulls. So getting this would allow us to at least add a gravestone or a stone cross, giving us +3, which would be nice. I don't know. A wooden church shrine and a confessional. I think that's kind of useful. I don't know. And then the writing supplies, that's only 5 blue points. Let's do that. A blueprint scroll shelf. Because now we can make the ink, which we need for... I always forget this guy's name. If I can find him. Wagner. Find 10 paper and 1 ink. That would progress some storyline stuff. Can I make ink here? Is that where this happens? No, I could probably read the technology though. Crafted at church workbench. Okay, literally right next to where I'm at. Ink is a conical flask, which we have. Water, which we have. And black paint, which we don't have. Well, never mind. All right. Well, we can make clean paper, at least. Let me... Oh, I can't go back and add more. We can make several of these. What we need them for, I don't know, but it's giving us blue points, so I don't care. That's awesome. We still have 44 blue points. I don't think inventing stories is something I want quite yet. I don't think I need it. Creating books sounds like it could be cool. It's only 10. What else could we use? I'm gonna get these. Impulse buy, kind of. Although I kind of already explained why I want them. And is there anything that will allow us to get fences that give us +3? Yeah, but it's another 30 blue points. I don't think I want to prioritize that right now. I think I'd rather spend those points elsewhere. Sorry, I keep getting texts, and normally I turn my phone on silent for these recordings, but I need to be able to hear it. I don't know what to spend points on. You aren't afraid of getting your hands dirty? You can select good seeds and harvest a better crop? That sounds kind of neat. Prayer for shoots and roots. What does that do? Sermon money plus 25%. Sermon faith plus 25%. A few words about the importance of agriculture, fertilization, and personal hygiene. Interesting. Grape farming? We can make hops and grapes on a vine trellis? Ooh, and why haven't I done this yet? Bee domestication? That sounds kind of fun. We're gonna do that. It doesn't take blue points. Okay, I'm gonna stop spending all my time staring at that and trying to decide what to spend points on. I'll work on that later. We'll put those up. And I do have moths on me. I wanted to try my hand at fishing again. I don't know if you need bait, period, but I was kind of given a hint that moths can be used as bait, which I don't know how I didn't pick up on that. Why else would the fisherman have been asking for moths in exchange for a fishing rod? Unless he's just a moth collector. I don't know, but I'm going to go find a place to fish, and I'll meet you guys there. All right, the sun is rising, and it's so loud. Hold on. Okay, that's better. The sun is rising. Not a better time than now to fish, right? So, the moths that we were talking about and that the fisherman wanted in exchange for the rod, it said that you could add bait. Ooh, I need to repair some tools. It said that you could add bait to change the type of fish that you can catch, not just you need bait to catch fish. So I'm thinking I screwed something up. This is cool. This changes depending on where you fish in. And it shows us. Weird. So, yeah, just by this right here, you can tell that we have a 100% chance of something happening right here. And with this, we can catch something right there. I'm assuming once we catch a fish, it'll no longer be a question mark. I'm thinking that should be 100% of something. And then I just gotta time this right, I think. Maybe? No? I'm hitting E every time it bobs. Ah! Hey, it's Stardew Valley! Well, that's easy. Okay, we got a gudgeon. And now if we fish again, hey, look at that. Okay, that's cool. A little bit, well, I can't pass judgment yet. That was my first time fishing. I was gonna say a little bit clunky feeling, at least with the minigame portion itself. Okay, so I'm hitting E every time it does that. I don't know if I need to or if I just need to wait for a certain level of... I'm thinking that was the 20%. We're gonna find out again. I'm sorry to those of you who know how fishing in this works and watching me pains you. But we're doing it anyway. Okay, yeah, you just do it every time. And then sometimes, I guess if you pull it out and nothing comes with it, it was a failure. Okay, so we can get a gudgeon in 2 spots. And then with bait, I kind of want to see what we can get here. That's kind of cool how it really shows you with each location what fish you can catch based on what bait you have. And you don't even have to know what qualifies as bait. You literally just hit the arrow to the side and it applies it for you. What? Okay, so with a 100% chance, I'm assuming I just screw that up somehow. Last attempt, because this is our only other moth. I think it consumed the other one. Ah, there we go. Ah, except this isn't a press and hold system. It's a push it system, and then it bounces up. Cool. Enjoy that quiet. That is actually really nice. That waterfall is super loud. Okay, so does that do anything for us? A gudgeon and a perch. I know we can make fish fillets, which are needed for 2 different things. Doesn't the bishop need a fish fillet for something? 4 of them? 4 silver quality fish fillets? Maybe? And then I think, I don't even know his name anymore. The posh merchant dude, not the actual merchant, but the guy up in this general area at the camp. I think he was wanting some fillets. Let's find out. Fish? Hey! Ooh, so we get more meat from perch. That's kind of cool. We're gonna do that. Please don't require me to sleep. Okay, 3 fish fillets, all of which are regular quality. Who needed these again? I don't remember. 4 quality fish fillets to the bishop, and then I think we just needed nothing specific. Silver Star Pumpkin, no, not that. Gypsy Baron. 4 Silver Star fish fillets. How we get higher quality stuff, I don't know. We'll try one more of these with the last bit of our energy. And again, that's probably not a quality fish fillet. Well, can we use the fish fillet for food? Please tell me yes. Fish. This requires... and that gives us the Good Fisherman perk. Or we can use all 4 and make 4... Oh, this gives us... Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, we'll make... I like... Well, I said I like. I don't like how I can't go back in and add another one on top of that. Alright, it's green day. I am out of energy. What's tomorrow? Mail day. I'm gonna go to sleep and repair my tools. And then probably sleep again, because that might take a little bit of energy. And then we will visit beekeeping, I think. Alright, well I probably should have checked at the house before coming out here. And would you look at... Why do we need paper to repair... Wait, just kidding. Broken apiary? We need to repair the apiary, and then I'm guessing we can build stuff from it? 4 wooden planks, 4 simple iron parts, and we already have the clean paper? Ooh. Can be decomposed on the study table to get 2 science. That is useful. Now I know what paper's for, in addition to a number of other things. Cool. I will be right back with 4 wooden planks and 4 simple iron parts. Okay, we have what we need. Let's make it work. Ha. See, because it says work. Oh, I'm tired, guys. Letting you behind the scenes. Oh my gosh. It's actually been about, you know how I said I'll meet you guys when we're ready to go fishing? It's been about 10 hours since I said that. I actually went to work and came back and am finishing the recording. Flitch, we have. Nails, we have. Bees, we do not have. Now, ooh, actually, let me try harvesting honey. Now that we've got the perk that allows us to collect moths, bees, and something else, can we get... No? No, we can't? Well, I shouldn't write it off yet. When we were harvesting moths, not every flower gave us a moth, even though that's how you get them. So maybe one of these will give us... Nope, not that. Really? What's going on here? So we have the ability to gather butterflies, moths, and bees. I'm assuming I just don't know the proper way to gather them yet? That's also kind of weird that you need bees to make an apiary. I thought they kind of like... I thought it was like a bird feeder, but for bees. And then they kind of gathered there and did their thing, and then you harvested them. I didn't think it was a... You had to stock the pond, so to say. I don't know. Alright though, we'll move on from that, because I'm not going to figure that out right now. Let's harvest these real quick. Okay, that's done. I guess we can get some more of this going as well. Oh, my inventory's full right now. That is bad. What is this? Ah, I ate a fish to give us some energy, and that apparently is our buff. The fishing buff. Oh, that's weird. I right-clicked up at the top of the screen and it... Strange. Alright, we got hemp. So now we can make... Well, no, we can't make candles quite yet. I don't believe. We still need... No, we could make one type of candle. But I was told they're very short term. And we have 4 more hemp seeds. Why don't I go plant those? I don't know. I don't know why I didn't plant those. Ah, the beeswax and the honey. That's taking up space. The fish. The apples. Everything takes up space. Oh, and the faith takes space too? That's good to know. Oh, someone told me, I forget who it was. It might have been Judge. I don't know. To take a look at this next time I plant. I can plant... Oh. So I've just been planting out of my inventory. What happens if I plant peat first? Ah, it'll take time and it'll make it silver or bronze quality. Pick a seed or fertilizer. If I do another thing of peat, will that do nothing except use my peat? Yes, apparently it will. So this should hopefully make higher quality. That's kind of cool. And if I do... I'm not going to waste peat on this just in case. Down here we have the option to do just one... Oh, okay. It was showing me that it was an acceptable option, but it still needed to be full. So, that's interesting. All right, moving on from that, we're going to do one last thing, and that... Whoa, I was like, why is it so dark? That is to focus a little on cutting people up. Yeah, I said that about as gently as I could. All right, speaking of gentle, we're going to get Gentle Butcher. You now know how to work with meat. You have less of a chance of making a surgical error when extracting hard spares and soft spares, which is currently all we can extract anyway. And this will allow me to do some further testing of my own, because I've only removed the... Oh, we've lost a skull. That's fine. For science, we're gonna continue to remove everything, because I'm curious what it does to this, the red and white skull balance. I know... Okay, that did nothing. So we started with 5 white skulls and 1 red. We're just gonna extract everything, and until we make a surgical error, I'm gonna chalk it up to it is just the extracting of that. Okay, so removing flesh removed a white skull. Good to know. Removing skin, I would imagine, also removes white skull. That's gonna make a pretty ugly looking body. It doesn't remove one. Well, no, it removed one and added a red one. And I didn't have a surgical error. And then the skull, we'll pull that out as well. This is just for science. I know I could have buried that body and had it look all beautiful. Yeah, so removing the skull just adds a red. So I want to be extracting their flesh, but not their skin. And then their blood and the fat. So blood, fat, and flesh will allow for the highest quality body, I think. But I remembered we had this guy down here, and I was wondering why we weren't getting a delivery. It's because our body count is maxed. And eventually we'll be able to upgrade that body count. But right now, we can just... Really? We can just burn it and get our burial certificate so that we can get another body. And maybe, now that we've spent the points on this one, where we can make things that give us 3 laurels for the decorations, we can start burying bodies and getting some quality in our graveyard. Come on, burn faster, please. Thank you. Burial certificate in ash. Which, again, we can't pick up because... Oh my gosh, why is my inventory so full? I don't like it. Oh, and apparently... I believe it was Tricks Are for Kids that showed me... Or not showed me. Told me, apparently in the Xbox version of Graveyard Keeper, your tools, you do not have a special slot for them. So that's 6 slots that are taking up your inventory. Ah, now I see why my inventory is so full. Because I extracted all the body parts of things. Oh, silly me. Let's go ahead and put all that stuff back in places. And I still don't know what some of this stuff does. Like, ash, it's useful at the alchemy mill. So until we know what that does exactly. Or not until we know what that does. Hold on. We're going to end by studying. We do need flesh, right? That is something that's good. And we have our clean paper, so we can get some more science and use up our last thing of faith. We'll go ahead and store our gudgeon away. That sounds so weird to say. Gudgeon. I might be butchering that totally. And that might be why I'm not salty. And that might be why it sounds weird. It's because I'm totally saying it wrong. Could very well be the case. Let's go study that flesh, though. All right. Can be decomposed on the study table. So we literally put that on the study table. Ooh, should we just do all of this? Let's just do 2 for now, I think. Because I think we needed some for other things. Maybe. But we'll study the flesh. And we'll get... blue points! Oh, 31 blue points. And to close out the episode, is there anything? Ooh, carved gravestones. That would allow us to get a lot of quality. 4. That's so fancy. And then 3, so we could have 7. I don't know if I need that right this second. Writer's Inspiration, Desk 2, and a bookshelf. Ability to create stories. Advanced Alchemy. We don't even have the first alchemy workbench, so I don't think that's worth doing. Grape farming? Hops and grapes and a vine trellis. We can start making wine. Could we make our own wine? That sounds like it could be fun. That's happening. And we'll cover that next time, because that's where we're ending. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, very much for joining me today. Sorry if it was a little discombobulated. Like I said, I went to work for about 10 hours between the first part and the second part of the episode. So yeah, that might be a part of it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. And until then, as always, take care.